show, which I shouldn't ran this light. This was a mistake. I hate this fucking light though. So yeah, he announced that he had a tour in the Super Bowl coming. And he going to Toronto, Canada. I know MMA. Remember Rick Ross told a story about how he, you know, what happened and the Hells Angels jumped him in Toronto when he did a show because he was beefing with Drake, even though him and Drake got classic. My favorite Drake song is with Rick Ross, Lord Knows. That's my favorite Drake song. But I know MMA. So, you know, Kendrick Lamar is going to go to Canada, and it's dangerous. You know, I've been to Toronto. I've been to the Six many moons ago. Liked it. It's cool. It's a nice vibe. But, you know, Canada, you know, it's like anywhere else. You know, they want to prove that they gangster too. That song about DJ Quick like Compton. And sometimes it's better off to be safe than sorry. You ain't got to prove shit to nobody, but he gonna go to Canada. He gonna move like the president. And, you know, he gonna go get that money. And, you know, like I said before, sometimes, you know, it pay off to be smarter than stupid. But if he going to Canada to prove a point, remember he did the Like Us video shoot, and he basically had a bunch of security in the Like Us video shoot. Remember that? He tooled up for that. So obviously he gonna take the proper precautions. But I remember, like, watching Reggie Miller's 30 for 30, he would talk about how, you know, he was a menace in New York City. And, you know, Mark Jackson was the point guard of the Indiana Pacers at the time. You know, he was from New York City, so he used to send Mark Jackson out to get his food because he would be scared because somebody will food poison him. Real spill. So, yeah, like, that's a real thing. Like, he gonna have to really watch how he move. When he go to Toronto, y'all laugh, oh, it's Toronto. Man, anywhere is dangerous. Some of the worst cities in the world are third world countries or countries you will never think of. Y'all think in the UK everything's sweet. They got hoods there too. That's another thing that's dangerous, is when you dealing with places that got bans on guns and shit. They dangerous too. Because that means you ain't got no guns, but the criminals don't give a hell they got guns. So even though Canada is kind of getting a reputation for being very, very liberal, and remember how we said, you know, I said, damn, they should split the United States in half. You know, people that want to be liberal and people want to be conservative, they should split the country in half. But Canada is already at the liberal point where a lot of people want America to be at. Real talk. Canada is at that fucking point. Canada is at that point. Canada is very fucking liberal. That's what people love. You know, but then again, that don't mean they ain't got no real ninjas. So I think it's very dangerous. And I try to always play it safe. I mean, but you can't play it safe forever. You got to take risks. We all know that. You got to take risks. We all know that. You got to take risks. You know, and if that money good enough for him to go to Canada or Toronto, then Drake need to figure out, like, hey, what music promoter is booking this nigga? You know, what promoter is booking him? And maybe they need to ban him, but you got to understand the way Drake crashing out, being on the comment sections on streamers chat. He was in another comment section, Tuesday or Monday night. They screenshotted him, you know, with bitter comments about Drake. I mean, about Kendrick Lamar. So he really crashing out. Was on that other white streamer. Somebody pointed out, well, Drake don't even interview with black people. It wouldn't surprise me, bro. He been cosplaying as a black man. But in hip hop, you don't have to cosplay. You know, they accept anybody in hip hop. There are no gatekeepers. We've had guys like Kid Rock, Miley Cyrus, Eminem, Beastie Boys. We done had culture vultures come and use the culture, talk shit, spit it out, be able to still get money out the culture. We done seen it all. I've seen it all. So I gotta continue to say, bro, it's wouldn't be surprised if something happened. You see what Rick Ross, but Rick Ross was out there in the trenches with the fans. Kendrick ain't gonna be out in the crowd with them. But you best believe, and he ain't, he coming to Detroit, he playing Ford Field. A lot of people are like, what are you playing, Lou? He playing the whole football arena. So they expecting this shit to hit after this Super Bowl thing. So will they tell him, oh, you can't play not like us, or will they, he do it? Man, it's a lot of questions. That's a dangerous show. A lot of people don't equate, Canada with being dangerous, but like I said, anywhere dangerous. When I went to Toronto about 20-something years ago, girl, they had a lot of homeless people sleeping on the corners. In sleeping bags and shit. Real spill. In fucking sleeping bags. So, y'all, it ain't no motherfucking joke. So he better be careful. Yeah. He better be careful. He better be careful. I'm pretty sure, security got a plan, and they got a plan how they gonna move, and security gonna be extra tight at the arena. They're gonna make sure ain't nobody throwing nothing and all that type of stuff. But I was surprised. But they say pride come before the fall. That's what they say. Pride come before the fall. Pride come before the fall. So that don't really shock me no. That don't really shock me. It's up to him, and we'll see what happens. But I don't think it's the smartest play in the world. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, push your chance, get notifications. We go live, we drop video financially on the Sporting Channel. Cash App, $CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree, find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Amazon Music, Kick, Twitch, the whole nine. Appreciate the love and support. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Peace.